Hey there, artist! Let's talk about how one can become a famous, amazing, and beautiful artist, just like myself. It begins with sketching, but there are do's and don'ts of using your sketchbook. So let's talk about the correct way to get your sketchbook and start sketching, shall we? When we enter the art room, we'll enter in 2 rows, a boy row and a girl row, just like these amazing 3rd and 4th grade teachers. Boom! This will make it easier for us to pass out our sketchbooks. Take your sketchbook, slide it down, and then return watching the program on television. Please do not handle other people's sketchbooks. Just be responsible for your own. No reason to pass out sketchbooks or play with your sketchbook when you're supposed to be watching the video. I thought I made myself, why though? Friends, you want to make sure that your sketchbook is handled so nicely so that it stays in good shape. So you'll only handle your sketchbook. Simply take your sketchbook to make me happy, not make me mad. Don't handle other people's sketchbooks and pass the bin. Let's just see that one more time in slow motion, shall we? Take your sketchbook and pass the bin. Set your sketchbook on the floor and then resume watching the program on the telly. Yes, boom! Now I do have a couple of rules during sketching time. Rule number 1, and the most important, is to make sure that you are sketching at level 0 or silently. The reason is because you only have a couple of minutes to sketch. Use that time to focus. Remind your friends by popping a 0 up in the air. Hey, Mr. Burgess, no talking. Silent sketch time. Well done, 3rd and 4th grade teachers. You're growing up right before my very eyes. Boys and girls, it's important that also you only sketch in one page of your sketchbook. Just one page at a time. Now let's take a look at what I don't want you to do. Oh, make sure that you are not... What in the world is happening here? Sword fighting with pencils? No! Oh my gosh, this is the stuff of nightmares. Oh my gosh, it's like a horror movie. Boys and girls, rule number 1, sketching silently. Rule number 2, only sketch in one page at a time. Oftentimes during sketchbook time, you can work in places other than your usual seat. You could sit on the floor in the jungle lounge or stay in your seat as long as you are working quietly. Check these artists out doing such a fabulous job. Now let's talk about what to do when the timer goes off and it's time to put our sketchbooks away. Now, when that timer goes off, you need to return your sketchbook. Let's look at what not to do. We want to make sure that we don't act like these 3rd and 4th grade teachers who have obviously lost their ever-loving minds. Who are these? Do I even work with these people? What in the world? It brings a tear of not joy, something else to my eye. Let's try this again, 3rd and 4th grade teachers. When the timer goes off, you're going to return your sketchbook, even if you are not finished, and put away your supplies. Please make sure that you return your sketchbook in the correct bin and then make a 1st row first, 2nd row second, 3rd row, you guessed it, 3rd. Thank you so much, 3rd and 4th grade teachers. You're fabulous. Boom. All right, guys, now that we know the do's and the donuts of sketching, let's get started.